Now Marco Verratti on the ball here, still Verratti here. Verratti finds Di Maria with a decent pass. Di Maria cuts inside, it's still Di Maria here. It's away from two defenders, smashes the ball into the left side of the net. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome back to another episode of the PSG Career Mode series. This is episode number 6, and in today's episode we are going to be discussing some transfer targets for the January transfer window. If you guys are excited for today's episode, make sure to drop a like on this video. 50 likes is the goal for today, and make sure to subscribe if you are new around here, and also follow me on Twitter to stay updated with the channel. Besides the transfer stuff, we will be playing a few games. Of course, we have this game against Lorient, Coupe de Ligue, and we have a few games in the French League, one against Nice and the other against Caen. I think those games are pretty winnable. Besides that, as I said, we are going to be discussing some transfers. Right now our budget is about 17 million after getting the additional money from the Champions League, of course progressing to the next round. Besides that, I'm going to be requesting for funds, but I kind of doubt whether the board will give me the funds or not, because in the league we have been struggling lately. But let's see what happens. If they do give us, then well, we can make some really big transfers in the January transfer window, or else we'll have to rely on swap deals. Talking about swap deals, now of course Verratti is homesick and we probably will be selling him. I hope he changes his mind because he's a quality player. Besides that, in real life David Luiz has left, so we will be selling him, getting a new player, and Salvatore Sirigu wants to leave. So these are the three positions we're looking to replace, players we're looking to replace. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know down in the comment section below. For now guys, we have a press conference. So first question we have here today: there are some rumors that you will be signing back Ibrahimovic. Are these rumors true? Now no, of course guys, I'm not looking to bring in another striker, but it could be a possible option. I want to ask you guys whether we should bring in Ibrahimovic. I believe his contract is expiring, and if we do offer one of our existing strikers like Griezmann or Lukaku, we will be able to get him. But do we really want to do that? That's up to you guys. I mean, it'll be an interesting transfer, but I do believe Lukaku is a really good striker, and we could get Ibrahimovic for Lukaku. Let me know your thoughts on that down in the comment section below. Now that Sirigu wants to leave, who will you be potentially signing to replace him? And I think it's got to be Marc-Andre ter Stegen. I think he's a quality keeper. Besides that, there were so many comments regarding ter Stegen, so I think if we are looking for a goalkeeper, it has to be ter Stegen. But I'm open to suggestions, so let me know your thoughts on these transfers down in the comment section below. The most interesting one definitely is Ibrahimovic. I mean, we could get him for just Lukaku, I believe, and I'm not sure if Ibrahimovic is a better player than Lukaku for the long term, but for the short term, of course he is. I mean, Ibrahimovic, look at his stats, and I think it'll really help us because we have been lacking goals occasionally in games. But besides that, there are a few other players I want to sign, like Paul Pogba in a swap deal with Marco Verratti, Aymeric Laporte to replace David Luiz, and these are just suggestions. I mean, I'm not going to conduct any transfers in today's episode. I'm going to wait for your suggestions, so make sure to leave them down in the comment section below. Of course, Ibrahimovic seems like a very interesting one. I want to know your thoughts on that, because of course he was at PSG. I transferred him to Man United, as he did of course join Man United in real life, but we could bring him back. It'll be good because this is probably going to be the last season, so it depends on what you guys want. Anyways guys, now we'll be facing Lorient in the cup game. I have made a few changes just to keep the squad fit. We do have the first chance to score here, Rabiot with the header, but in the 19th minute he did miss this opportunity to score. Besides that, on the other hand, he just gave away a big chance for them to score, as Mukanjo is now one-on-one with our keeper, but Kevin Trapp makes a beautiful save 35 minutes into this game. Still 0-0, but their chance isn't done. It's Fofana on the ball here, goes past two plays, near post, and he scores in the 36th minute here. Lorient make it 1-0 in the Coupe de Ligue, and I'm not looking to get out of this competition. Already we are struggling in the league. We need something good in this cup competition, and we do manage to get a goal back here. Coutinho and Griezmann link up really well, and then Griezmann with the finish near post again, and of course he makes it 1-0 in the 57th minute of this game, and we are back in this game. Besides that guys, now we have another opportunity to score. It's Gregor Skrichowiak on the ball here. Ball played into Rabiot, Rabiot into Coutinho, holds onto the ball really well here. Coutinho with the shot there, and their keeper makes a good save, but we do have a corner. Can we create something from this resulting corner? 81 minutes into this game, ball played in by Angel Di Maria. It's headed out by one of the defenders. It falls to Hesse, lays it off to Coutinho, who smashes it, and that's a brilliant goal there from Philippe Coutinho in the 82nd minute of this game to make it 2-1. And guys, we're going through to the next round of this competition. What a strike as well from Coutinho that was. Ball in from Di Maria was decent. It fell to Hesse. Lucky for us that, it fell to was Hesse in that position. He laid it off to Coutinho, just picks his spot, and that's a fantastic strike from Felipe Coutinho, who's really playing well. I mean, both Ben Arfa and Coutinho are playing so well that I'm really tempted to play both of them together rather than play either Verratti or, you know, someone like Rabiot instead of them. Besides, guys, now it's time to focus on the league. In the last episode, we ended in 5th place, and this episode, hopefully, we will be able to get into the top 4. Our next game is against Kane, and I think we can get the job done against him. And let's have a look at the top scorers as well. Look at that, Lacazette just destroying teams in the Liga with 13 goals for Lyon, which is amazing. And we don't have a single player from PSG in the top 15. Just shows that why we need someone like Ibrahimovic, maybe, because Griezmann certainly isn't performing right now. But anyways, we'll talk about that later. And again, it's up to you guys to decide if we should bring in Ibrahimovic, because I'm not sure if that will be a good deal, but it's up to you guys. Anyways, moving on to some stuff in the Liga. I'm going with my strongest team for this one, as there is a 1-week gap between this game and the next one, so it really makes sense going with the strongest team and getting the result that we want, which is of course a win here. Di Maria gets away from the defender really well, just pushes the ball forward and is just going forward with all that pace and all that, and he cuts inside really well. Then Di Maria with a finesse shot there, but the keeper makes a decent save. 32 minutes into this game, we had a few decent chances to score, but we haven't taken them. Now Griezmann plays the ball into Marco Verratti, and Marco Verratti back into Griezmann. Griezmann with the shot there, but the keeper makes a good save, and Griezmann really was looking good in this game. I mean, he was creating a lot of chances for the team in general. Then here we have another chance. Di Maria plays the ball into Coutinho, and Coutinho just holds on to the ball really well, just waits for someone to make a good run, and it was Eden Hazard who did that. And then what a ball as well from Felipe Coutinho that was, and Eden Hazard with the goal. Coutinho, I think, has now got a goal and two assists in this episode, if I'm not wrong, which is just insane. So 50 minutes into this game, we have made it 1-0 to PSG. A brilliant goal that was from Felipe Coutinho. I decided to make a few changes just to keep players fit, and also give a few of the players that I don't really play that much, like Lucas, an opportunity to shine. So Lucas, Lukaku and Ben Arfa come on, and once Ben Arfa was on, Ben Arfa and Coutinho really played well. Look at this, Ben Arfa is now on the ball here, does a few skill moves just to get away from the defender. Not sure if they're skill moves, but still, he takes a shot then, and it was a block. I mean, it could have gone in, maybe near post, you never know, but the game does come to an end. 1-0 to us, a decent result, I'd say. I mean, a win is really what we need right now in the Liga, considering how we have been playing in this competition, and now we are in the top 4, which is awesome. But just look at that, we had like 12 points behind Stade Rennais. Yes, they've played a couple of games more than that, but I never would have imagined that we would struggle so much in the Liga. I thought it would be just a cakewalk for us, but it's been really difficult. And I mean, this might kind of help you guys change your opinion about the French league. Just go ahead and give it a try on FIFA, because it doesn't seem to be that easy. I mean, in all the other leagues I've played in on FIFA 16, it has not been this difficult. I mean, I don't know what's it with this league, but anyways, it has been a really tricky one. And now we face Nice in this one. Coutinho on the ball here, first chance here for us in this game. Coutinho crosses it into Di Maria, and what was that for a touch? I mean, this game, guys, I really got pissed off. It was just some absolute bullshit that was happening in this one. Coutinho here plays the ball into Ben Arfa. Ben Arfa into Angel Di Maria. Di Maria cuts inside on his favoured left foot. It's still Di Maria here. Di Maria with a shot, blocked from the defender. Ben Arfa trying to put that one in, but the keeper made a good save. We probably should be 1-0 or even 2-0 up already. Great chances were wasted here. And then they had a great chance here to score as Plio, I don't know what's his name, gets the ball here. He takes a shot. Kevin Trapp with a decent save there. 30 minutes into this game, still 0-0. But then, guys, I make a really bad mistake, and I'm not sure if it was, I think, yeah, it was my mistake. Griezmann, I just launched the tackle with him. I just put in a slide tackle from behind. He gets sent off. I'm not sure if he deserved a sending off for that, but he probably did. Let me know what are your thoughts on this, guys, down in the comments section below. And from then on, we just struggled here to even keep the ball, and then they had a chance here to score. Traore placed the ball into Walter here. It's still Walter on the ball, back into Traore, and that is actually, guys, one of the best goals I've conceded from, you know, the CPU. That was such a good goal from Walter. I mean, top right corner, that was brilliant, and the link-up play to score that as well was just really good. But then after that, guys, is when I got pissed off. I made a few changes, basically brought on Hesse for Ben Arfa, get a bit more pace, etc. But we just couldn't create opportunities. They had literally everyone. Look at Hazard, guys. He has 4 people around him. How is he supposed to get past that? We barely had the ball in this game. They were just passing it around, and they were just wasting time. It was just too frustrating for me, and I got really pissed off during this game. 79 minutes into this game, we finally even had a shot on target in the second half, and that was saved by the keeper. The game comes to an end, another defeat. I'm just pissed with the defeats right now, because, well, we have been struggling in the league and it's not good. But now the transfer window is open, hoping for a few changes that will change this team and hopefully get us better results. Anyways guys, now the transfer window is open and the first mail we get is from Salvatore Sirigu telling us that he wants to leave the club. So I think we will be bringing in Marc-Andre ter Stegen. I'm just going to be putting offers for now, and the board thinks that this deal could happen. So what I'm going to do is just offer Sirigu to Barcelona. Let's see what they come back and say. I'm pretty sure they're going to ask some money. And apart from this guys, apart from just signing another keeper like ter Stegen, we could actually just sign someone who's like 77, 78 rated, because the fact is Kevin Trapp is a decent enough goalkeeper. Now that could save us money and help us get through other deals. Now let me know what are your thoughts on that down in the comment section below, because I'm not going to be finalizing any deal, just putting in first offers right now to see what the other clubs come back with. For Laporte, I've put in just David Luiz. Before I was going to put in an offer for Paul Pogba, I was just checking on Verratti to see if he was still homesick, because he has been good for me and I've been really happy with his performances. Besides that, I haven't heard back from him since the last time he came and told me he was homesick, so I was just checking if he wasn't homesick or not, but he was, and that means I'm going to have to put in an offer for Paul Pogba. So I'm going to be putting just Verratti. Let's see what Manchester United, of course Pogba is now playing for United. I've made all the recent transfers in this series, so we'll see what United come back and say. If we could bring in Pogba for the remainder of this series, I bet we can win the Champions League and even the league, because he's that good a player. Besides that, next episode we'll have a few games in the league, and most importantly we'll start conducting transfers. Again, just let me know your thoughts on the transfers, what kind of players you guys want me to bring in. You can tweet me out, you can let me know down in the comment section. I'm also asking 50 million from the board. I mean, if they give me 25 as well, I'll take it, but I'm just, you know, trying to just see what happens. I mean, 50 million is a lot of money, but let's see what the board come back and say. Besides that, any other positions you guys think we should improve, you can let me know down in the comment section below. And that is pretty much the end of this episode. Have a look at the league table. 18 games into the season, 35 points, not good at all, but well, Stade Rennais and Lille have played a game more than us, so maybe our next game against Lyon, if we do win, we'll be in a good position to at least secure a top 4 spot, but you can't say anything so early on. But now guys, let's find out who our player of the episode is, and it's Felipe Coutinho. You guys probably already guessed it, with a goal and 2 assists and an average rating of 8.1. This goal was just amazing from Felipe Coutinho in the 82nd minute of this game. 2-1 to PSG, he made it. That was just a brilliant goal. And here Coutinho again here with an assist. That was just brilliant. Probably the best assist I've ever done on FIFA. I mean, that ball was just perfect. And then Hazard with a really nice finish there. Hit the post as well. 50 minutes into that game and we made it 1-0. And of course that goal was the winner. Now right now we have about 17 to 18 million and about 60,000 in our wage budget. But well, I'm hoping the board give us at least something to work with. But that's for the next episode. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, make sure to drop a like on the video, follow me on Twitter to stay updated with the channel, subscribe if you are new around here, and I will see you guys very soon for another episode of this series.